All right, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome, welcome, welcome to our Sunday night charts. Looking good. Charts are looking good. We got a pump maybe coming tonight, but beware. Beware. It might be a pump and a dump. We're going to look at it tonight. We're going to look at all the options. Where is Bitcoin going? We'll look at the Elliott Wave setups. I am an Elliott Wave trader. Welcome to the Gym of All Trades channel. I look at the market through the lens of 5s and 3s, guys. The market moves in 5s and 3s. And when you can learn to understand those 5s and 3s and put them together in known Elliott Wave patterns, you can really get a bead for where, and a sense for where the market is heading. So with that said, guys, we're going to jump into the analysis. I'm going to say hi for everybody in just a second, and we'll jump in. What do you think of the mic? Can you hear me okay? Does it sound all right? Is it good? What's up? Guten Morgen there in Germany. Of course, it's evening, isn't it? It's late at night. It's probably wee hours of the morning for you guys. What do you think of the mic, guys? Does it sound okay? It better sound okay. Sounds a lot better than that headset, doesn't it, guys? So. Sound is clean. Cool. Hey, Riggs, I didn't catch the game. Did we win? Did we win? I didn't catch the game today. I didn't even look. I haven't even looked at the scores. Nothing. What's up, Chemo? Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate it. Mike's good. Sounds good. All right. Shalom. Hey, Simon. What's up? Hey, Rob. Living the dream. Awesome, Jay. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, killing me, man. I was open for better. Oh, well, don't get me down right now. I'll look at the Redskins score later on. Oh, bummer. Reminds me of all the ghosts the gang from my profile picture have faced in the past. Gotcha. Hey, Philippe. La Pointe. What's up? What's up, Keith? Yeah. Just thought I'd say hi to everybody. Good to see you guys. All right, here's what we're going to do tonight. Here's what's the order of events. We're going to jump into Bitcoin analysis, okay? We're going to look at the macro. We're going to look at the micro. We're going to look at everything as best we can. And then I'll show you what I think where the market's going and what the wave structure looks like, and then guys, you guys can make your decisions. I hope it adds to whatever you got. We'll look at Ethereum as well. Look at some of the other alts. Look at the DXY. We'll look at the SPX, and we'll see what's going on with all these. So, Chemo, don't ask that question. He's just trolling. Remember, it's Mac. Mac likes to troll. All right, here we go, guys. Let's jump into the Discord. Not financial advice, never intended as that. I'm just giving you a way to look at the market. If you're going to at least troll Elliott Wave or troll me, study Elliott Wave and see if you can do any better. It is a fantastic way to look at the market. And, yep, I insist that you actually listen to what is said. I insist that you, sorry, I was reading the chat. I insist that you guys study and actually give something a chance to understand. There's an awesome proverb that you need to know. It's really good. It says this: a fool has answered, well, actually, let me give it to you King James style. He that answers a matter before he hears it, to him it is folly and shame. So in other words, a fool answers a matter before he hears it. Just because you look at somebody's idea and you disagree with it, and you poo-poo it with a negative attitude, that's foolish. But if you actually listen and consider and weigh the understanding of what somebody's saying, then and then reject it, that's fine. But you need to have a criteria from which you reject it. In other words, you need to have a framework why you disagree with it, not just throwing out insults, man. Let's just be classy people. All right, so let's have a classy night tonight and have a good time tonight. I'd like to have a good time, and that would help me have a good time. Okay? All right, let's jump in, guys. I'm all done. From this point on, I will ignore every troll. Everybody has got a negative comment that's just trolly. Now, if you have a question or a disagreement, that's really okay. Present your ideas. Glad to hear them. I'll do the best I can. But mainly, I'm here to present my ideas and interact with you over them. It's hard for me to try to listen and give everybody the same amount of talk time that I have and what's the word? The same amount of attention. Okay, and some students like a lot of attention in class. I'm here basically to show you a perspective and interact with you over what I'm sharing. But I don't have time to consider everybody's ideas individually, because there's 100 of you and one of me, and most people are here to hear what I'm thinking, because this is the Jim of All Trades channel. Now, I don't say that arrogantly. I just say that's kind of what's going on. So if I don't weigh your thought in the chat as well as I might, it's because of time, basically. Because my heart says I'd like to listen to what you have to say. I'd like to consider it, and then look into it. So, all right, well, we're gonna jump in, guys. What's up, guy? Hey, Rob, good to see you. I haven't seen you live in quite a while. Welcome, man. Glad you're here. Let's and my pleasure for doing the lives, guys. And I appreciate you guys. All right, let's jump in. Let's look at Bitcoin and see what's going on. We're going to start with the macro, then we'll look at the micro and go from there, okay? All right, let's do it. I'm going to ignore the chat for a little while, so if you put a comment in there, I'm going to see it much later. So I'm going to ignore you guys for a little while. Here's what I'm looking at, guys. When we look at the market, we look at, from an Elliott wave perspective, we look for 5s and 3s, okay? We look for 5s and 3s. We also try to understand the market from a market maker standpoint as well. And what I'm looking at here is the potential finishing wave of a 5-wave move, okay? We look for 5s and 3s, and I'm looking for the end of a wave, okay? And that end of a wave is going to come with divergence, okay? It's going to come with 5 waves that are discernible and countable. So let me show you what I'm seeing here in this wave, show you where I think that fits within the grand scheme of things, or where it could fit. And then we'll look at the small time frame, and we do have a trade set up. I am looking, what's up, Kryptoni? What's up, man? I said I was going to ignore the chat, but you just caught my attention with the high fives there. So anyway, with that said, let's look at what we've got going on. Basically, we had a 3-wave down. Obviously, we know that this was a corrective wave. We know that's corrective. It's opposite of the trend, okay? If you're wondering if it's 5 or 3, it's a 3, guys. This is 1, 2, and 3. Almost unequivocally, without debate, I would call that a 3. One might argue it, and I would say fine, but for me, I'm pretty unequivocally, that's a 3-wave move. Now, it's been followed by what we do not know. We do not know what this is, whether it's a 5 or a 3. Now, it matters what it is, because in Elliott wave, if you've been on my channel anytime recently, you'll understand that there's a structure that we often look for and see in the market over and over and over that Bitcoin makes, and it's a big time liquidity grab by the market makers. And what it is, it's what we call a flat, okay? And that flat basically goes like this. Let me draw it another way here. And guys, oh, let me say on the outset, I've got three prizes to give out tonight. However, I've been so busy today, I did not finish preparing who won. So after tonight's live, guys, I'm going to go through and I'm going to choose the three comments from this week's videos. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to be in that. And if you want to enter, make sure you've commented on the previous videos of this week, at least one of them. And I'm going to pull a random comment from them to win a free month of subscription to the Jim of All Trades Discord. And then I'm going to choose a thoughtful comment and a funny comment. The funniest comment and the most thoughtful comment I will offer for a free subscription to the Jim of All Trades Discord. So giving away three prizes, one free month of the Discord to at the second tier, at tier number 2, for three lucky people. Well, one lucky person and one thoughtful person and one funny person. So with that said, I'll do that after the live tonight. I'm sorry I don't have that prepared for now. I was so busy with stuff going on today. I didn't finish getting that done. So apologies for that, but I'll definitely make a video to follow it up. And I love it, Mike. That's hilarious. So anyway, wanted to let you know that while I was thinking about it. Okay. All right. So we're talking about a flat here. And a flat basically is a correction that where the A wave comes down in 3 waves. The B wave can either come up 90% to over 100% of the distance of the A wave, and then the C wave comes down anywhere could come short as a running flat or longer as normal. Okay, so it's an ABC correction. Okay, is what it is. It's 3 waves, and it's the sub waves are counted as 3 waves. 3 here, 3 here, and then 5 on the C. So that's what a flat looks like. That's what a flat is delineated by. I've shared that in videos, what flats look like and how they act in the market. But basically what happens is when this wave comes down, it looks like a correction. And now this wave looks like it's coming up. And everybody gets really, really bullish. Like, hey, we're ready to go back up now. The market is really bullish. And we're getting ready to go up. And everybody gets that mindset, especially because we break the high, especially if we pump this one more time, get up here to 75K, anywhere from 73 to 75K, guys, we're reconnected. Okay, we're good to go. Hopefully we're all right. So anyway, that's kind of what happens here. And so I'm at least watching that as a possibility of this is going on. So the way I'm looking at this wave is a potential A, B, and a C wave right there. Okay. There we go. I'm back on. It's a potential C wave right there. This could be a 3 waves that breaks the top, gets everybody FOMOing, and then we have a possible move back down. Okay. And it will be a liquidity grab, basically collecting all kinds of billions of dollars of money from the market. Now, this is a very bullish count still, okay? This is a bullish count because this has us going up to 100K after a sell-off. Okay, so we have a sell-off for a couple of months maybe, and then to finish out this move, and then we have a major bull run on our hands after that. I like big, like 200K potential, okay? So that's a possibility, guys, right there. That's something that we're at least watching for as a potential Elliott wave structure that could happen. Okay. All right, so that's an idea we're watching. That means this C wave needs to be 5 waves, and we need evidence, guys. We need evidence of the fact that this is a 5-wave finish move. Okay, so let's look at it. Let's look at this wave right here in just a minute after I show you the more bullish count. So that's my more bearish count, but it's not bearish long term. It's actually quite moon boy. Okay, it's just we have this saying, and I've shared this the other day. But we have this saying in my Discord. I say it all the time to everybody: the market goes where you expect it to go. Now everybody's expecting it to go to 100K. Now I watched a really good video with with Raw Paul the other day. I think that's how you say his name. I can't remember his name now exactly. Somebody correct me in the comments. Raul, he's a big Ethereum guy. I think it's Raul something. Anyway, he's a good dude. I like him, but he made the point I make all the time that if everybody's expecting something to happen, it's not going to happen. Okay, so I think everybody's expecting the blow off top to happen and the end of the market cycle to happen in December, because that's what happened in 2013. That's what happened in 2017. So it's got to happen. RuPaul. No, Raul Paul. Yeah, there it is. That I thought I was right. So. So anyway, he made that very point. There's probably, he made a great point. He says, from his perspective, there's probably going to be a sell-off first, and then a continuation of the bull market. And I really like his opinion, and that jives very much with my perspective on an Elliott wave, because I can see this structure. I was even watching the Trade Devils the other night. How many of you guys watch Trade Devils? Anybody out there watch Trade Devils? I think Sam made the same point that I'm making here, and he actually sees it. You know, he was just making the point that, guys, this looks pretty, you know, like a move that can totally happen and is likely to happen, and that's not off the table. It's not Rand Paul. That's not off the table at all. Okay. So anyway, a move down here, guys. I just want you to let you know that it's possible. Okay, it's totally possible. All right, guys. By the way, I'm sitting back from the microphone. Does it sound okay if I sit at this level? Let you guys catch up with me for a minute. Let me know in the comments if sitting back like this and talking is fine for the mic and for the sound for you guys. Otherwise, I can bring it closer to my face. Okay, perfect. All right, good deal. I just like to sit back and chill and talk to you guys, so I don't have to sit forward, talking into the mic like that, because it hurts my back. So anyway, Sam was making the case. I got Raul Paul. These are two guys I respect greatly, making the case that there's a strong possibility for there to be a sell-off before we have a pump to 100K. So guys, I want you to be at least a little sober-minded with the notion, and I know there are going to be some bulls out there, some ultra moon boy bulls out there that just can't stand to hear the possibility that we might have a $30,000 sell-off. Okay? That can't even fathom the notion that we could have a $30,000 sell-off before we continue an uptrend. Okay, so I just want you to know that it's a real possibility from different perspectives, but from the Elliott wave perspective, we have a total possibility that we're dealing with a flat here. Okay, that we'd be looking for a move once we finish. I'm looking for a pump here. Yeah, he did in a video just the other day. Let's see if I can find it for you guys. I'll when I watch history, I'll watch. You can see what I watch. Let's see, a lot of politics, a lot of bushcraft. Here it is, right here. This cycle won't end the way everyone thinks it will. Raul Paul, right there. Only the savvy. So that's the video, right here.
Parenting fact. You need a degree in instructions.
Hey,
your child can get a degree in anything from a two.
Markets are all about psychology, and if everybody expects
Can y'all
something
hear
to
that?
happen, it won't happen. Everybody's kind of got in their heads that the cycle finishes in December because that's what it did in 13 and that's what it did in 17. So my guess is we probably have a sell-off, and then it rips again, because that is the path of most pain.
There you go.
And markets tend to have the path of most pain. Why is it going up right now? Because the institutions aren't in and there's no ETF, so retail aren't in. So the path of most pain is it going up while people aren't in. But the path of most pain would be a bunch of people sell out thinking they're being clever and the market goes up. Why will it go up? Institutional adoption is not going away. The retail ETF is coming.
All right. Well, there you go. You can watch that video. I don't want to get flagged. Hopefully I won't. So there you go. There you go. All right. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if I can or not, but we just watched it together. So anyway, with that said, they'll flag me. YouTube will flag me, and then they'll give me a choice to remove that portion. Yeah, you got to watch the rest of the video because most people aren't in. He makes that point, and that's why he says it's probably going to go up, and then get the FOMO in and then crash. But anyway, point is that he's kind of seeing a crash and then a rip again. Okay. So anyway, with that said, this is a possibility, guys. Now with this count, I need a fifth wave here in C. Most likely, we need 5 waves in C, so we need 1, 2, 3. That's probably 4, and we're right in the beginning, guys. Right in the beginning of the 5th wave, and so it's looking pretty good. Actually, we're in the beginning of the 3rd wave, so we should have a pump tonight and tomorrow, guys. It should be pumping. There might be a correction tonight, but then up we go. I'm looking for a pump up into the 70K region, anywhere from 70 to 75K. Those are my target zones. Let me show you how I get those target zones. One way I do it is I pull the retrace tool here, and I'm looking at 74.7 to 73.3 in that ballpark right in there. This little zone right here is a nice zone for what we call an expanded flat. Okay, and the expanded flat would come up in this. This is what we call, this is the heart right here. This is the heart of the expanded pocket. Now, the expanded pocket is anywhere from 90% of the retrace all the way up to the 1618. We can have an expanded flat in any of these, this area. That's the expanded pocket. But this is the heart of it right here. This is the area most likely that we watch for price to come in. So I'm looking for that as a possibility. And once we get to that zone, I don't think it's going to turn around immediately. Probably play around at the top for a little while before it starts to head on down. It'll start to go down. Maybe it'll start looking corrective, make a first wave, pull back, and then take your legs out from under you. I don't know how it's going to happen, but this is a potential 3-wave move. That may culminate somewhere in this expanded pocket. Anywhere, guys, anywhere between another high, 68, 69K, all the way to 75K. Shoot, even 87K is in, but I don't see the wave structure here that supports 87. The wave structure to me is right now, as with the information that I have, with the wave structure that we have right now, looks like 5 waves. Yeah, I say it all the time, MJ. I don't know anything. All I'm doing is trying to get an edge on the market, and and show different perspectives. And and when other people have a different perspective than I do, especially a bullish guy like Raoul Paul and Sam are calling for pullbacks, this particular pullback similar to this, then I sit up and say, hey, yeah, there's some confluence, different perspectives seeing the similar thing. And so anyway, that's now with that said, this count isn't bearish. Okay, this is actually a bullish count. Let me pull it in log scale, and I'll show you that this is actually a very bullish count. Okay, what this would be on the daily chart is just a 4th wave. Okay, some kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe, or this is a 4th wave of the 3rd wave. Okay, that we actually go up higher for the 3rd. This is actually part of the 3rd wave that we're gonna rip even higher. 200K is on the table here, guys, as a possibility. So anyway, those are ideas. I don't have any knowledge. I don't know, but it's just, again, looking at this saying, is that a possible way of interpreting the market? It may be. Guys, I am ignoring the chat, so please forgive me. I am ignoring the chat. I'm just giving information out as fast as I can, okay? All right, so with that said, guys, oh, man, my back. feel like I got a rib out of place, guys. I got a rib out. That hurts. Need to go to see a chiropractor. All right. So, strong potential for a little move down like this. Boom. Okay. And then a rip. Just a clean rip from there. We just rip to the upside so hard, so fast. Over 100K, maybe even up to 200K. So that's a way of looking at the market, guys. It's very bullish, but it gives us a pullback and a fake out sell-off, about $30,000 sell-off for Bitcoin. Okay? So that's I'm glad you like the sound, Leo. Thanks, buddy. All right, so yeah, so that's what we're watching here. Large time frame. Let's look higher time frame now. Smaller time frame, and let me show you the bullish count here first before I go on. Before we do small time frame analysis, let's look at the bullish count. Okay, so let me get it on regular. There we go. All right, here's the bullish count. Now what I just gave you was a very bullish count. It just has a bearish move before a bullish pump. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, another count. In all of these counts, I need to see a finished 5-wave move, and I don't think we have it. I think we're going up for this 5th wave. So all of these counts imply that I think we're going up to between 73 and 75K in that ballpark up here to break the high, anywhere from 68 to 75 in that range. Okay, but we're going to go up and break the high for 5 waves. I'll do some more analysis on this wave and try to give you a better target. But all of these counts imply this last wave is a 5-wave move. Now, once that plays, we could simply get, I'm still looking for a pullback, guys, but I'm looking for a pullback that's more along the lines of this right here, a 3-wave move back. Something along these lines right there. You know, a pullback that's just a simple pullback here. Boom, 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 like that. Okay, and we got a 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, once that plays, once that 1, 2, 1, 2 plays, guys, sky's the limit. Okay, we're going to be heading off. Now that may bring us back down to this 55K region, 55 to 58K in that ballpark. It could come all the way down. Could come all the way down here. I don't think it would, but the invalidation of a 1, 2, 1, 2, if that plays, would be the bottom of this wave. So that's the invalidation from an Elliott wave perspective, that if price came down here, okay, if it breaks this level right there, we do not have in any way, shape, or form a count that would support a 1, 2, 1, 2 any longer. Now, 1, 2, 1, 2, without explaining it, you're going to have to look it up yourselves, guys, is a very, very bullish structure. Really quickly explanation. The second 1, 2 that you hear me say, is the subwave count of the bigger 3rd wave that we're in. That means a very large, fast move is getting ready to come once that second 2 wave finishes. So you got the first 1, 2, boom, boom. Second 1, 2, you're getting ready to shoot up to the moon, okay, with a wave that's going. It's not going to happen in a day, but it's going to be a wave that goes goes with some intensity. And you don't want to miss those. You'll foam. It's the FOMO wave, okay? It's a wave you definitely don't want to miss, for sure. But if you miss it, you should just let it go. But you don't want to miss it, okay? So if we got a 1, 2, 1, 2 working, that's extremely bullish, okay? However, if it's not a 1, 2, 1, 2, if it breaks this low down here, then we're not necessarily going to our graves, guys. It just could be a 3-wave move, okay? As a flat, and then we go up to the moon after that. Okay, next year, 2022 is when we go to the moon, not 2021. Okay. All right. So I think again, we say this all the time in my Discord. The market often goes where you expect it to go, just in a way you don't expect. Okay, and that's the point of that, is to take your money. Okay, so when the market does something you don't expect it to do, you tend to start wavering in what you think the market's doing, and you start to second guess yourself. It happens to me all the time. Ask the group when a wave starts doing something I'm not expecting. but it's within the context of what it could do, but not what I was expecting. Then I start to second guess my count. I second guess what I was thinking, and then if I just waited a little longer, or whatever, the market ends up going where I expected it, just again in a way I didn't expect it. So that's something we say all the time, and just know that in the grand scheme of things, guys, I know you guys are just looking for a straight up pump, just pump with hardly any pullbacks. But I just don't think that's going to happen this time. I think possibly we get a pump here and we get a pullback and then we go. But that doesn't have to happen either. That's just what I'm more inclined to think about happening. This could just come up, pump, three-way pullback, and then continue on. Okay? So that's another possibility there. All right. So that's the bullish scenario. One other scenario I've been considering that I haven't really spent a lot of time on, but it's a possibility here, that this is actually a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's 5. And either 5 is finished or we got one more wave to the upside. Again, are we going to get that last wave to the upside? That's the big question mark. That's the big question of the night. Do we get that pump to 75? I think we're going to get it. It looks like we should get it. I kind of feel like, maybe, I think we're going to get it, but we're not guaranteed to get that, okay? But I think we're going to get that pump up to 75K. That being said, this could be some kind of an ugly 5-wave move. Let me put my 1 down here, not at the top there. I've got a really funky count to make this work here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be a finished impulse wave, which might be starting something new, which would be the implication would be a 3-wave move back down to the downside, back down. So in other words, we would be looking for 3 waves to the downside, okay? And this would be a big 1, 2 of the next wave system. And guys, again, then we would moon. We would be looking for a 50 to 60% correction of this entire wave here. So however high this wave goes, let's just pull the fibs here. Pull it up here to 75K just for kicks. We're looking for 60% back at least. We get up here, boom, 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 like that. Back down to the golden zone at least, and then on we go. I say at least to 50%. But anyway, that's another count. It's a bullish count, but it gives us a pullback after this wave is done. Because I really believe the wave structure here on this wave is calling for maybe one more pump and then a pullback afterwards, okay? So now that leaves. I've presented the three counts. All of them are bullish. Every one of them are bullish, but all of them have the expectation of a pullback here. A pullback in either 3 waves or 5 waves of some varying size. So with that said, let's do this. Let's look small time frame at this wave. Let's see what needs to be corrected. Let's look at the current wave action on the very small time frame, and let's see if we can get into this trade with some kind of a long entry. Okay, so let's do that now. So let's zoom in to this on maybe on the 30-minute chart, and let's just look. Can you guys hear my kids in the background? Somebody let me know if it's distracting. All right, we're looking at is it distracting or is it okay? All right. Hold on one second, guys. Hey guys, bring it down just a little bit, okay? Okay. So let's look at this wave here, okay? Ambiance, I hear it. Okay, I was just curious if the mic was picking them up or not, and how it sounded, because I don't have a studio. I'm in my sunroom, guys. I don't have a studio. This is just where we live, Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that this new mic wasn't picking them up. That was my only concern. Okay, let's look at this wave now and then try to discern what's going on. So we're looking at this as a 1-2, okay? Okay, all this, I'm thinking of this as a 3. We just had the 4th wave, and now we're in the middle of the 5th wave, okay? And what I believe is that this right here is the beginning of this is the 1-2. We just put the wave that we got over the weekend, that 3-wave pullback is our pullback, okay? And now we're getting ready to go up for the 3rd wave. We're about to get a pump. That's what I believe. And we've already started it, okay? We've already started the pump, okay? So that's the way I'm looking at the wave. That's how we get up here. Let me go to the 1-hour chart just a little bit here. I'm going to remove the drawings. I'm going to pull the fibs and see if we can get some targets here, the way we find targets for 5th waves. I think a good target here. Look at that confluence at $74,517. Okay? 74, that's right up there. Confluent with my other fibs that I pulled earlier, right at 74.5. 75K in that ballpark. That's really a nice number. Okay, let's pull the fibs another way. Let me zoom in to do this. Okay, we're going to pull the fibs off of the bottom here. There's the 1 wave, there's the 2 wave. And what we're going to do is project where the 3rd wave is going to go. So this is going to be a 1 and a 2. Looking for the 3rd wave to get up here. It could get up higher, but I'm thinking up here at 69 or so for, and then the 5th wave to get up. So yeah, that's looking pretty decent as well as far as wave symmetry is concerned. Again, this 3rd wave could get all the way up here close to the 2618 as well. So yeah, the wave symmetry is looking really good for this. This is playing out great. This appears to be, now I'm going to talk about the invalidation of this. But this appears to be the first wave or the initial wave to the upside of this 3rd wave. Now, if it is, then what you're looking for is some kind of a 3-wave pullback. Whenever this wave finishes, you're looking for a 3-wave pullback of 50 to 60% of the entire wave, and that is your entry to the long. And then you take that long, and then hopefully the market gives it to you, and it doesn't run off with you. So yeah, that hopefully the market gives you that long there. Get a pullback, and then boom, up you go. So it's possible we're getting that correction now. We'll see. So that's the way I'm looking at the waves, guys. Can you not hear me? Can you guys hear me? What happened? Oh, the mute. You guys did. I thought I turned on the mute. I turned off the 48 volts. That's funny. No worries. Okay, so that's the way I'm looking at the wave right now, guys. What's the invalidation of this? What's the invalidation of this guy? Well, glad you asked. If this was an ABC and this, come on. If this was an ABC right here and it's finished, okay? Then we're looking for a 5-wave impulse here. Now, this is pretty trashy kind of wave, but it kind of looks like we need another wave to the upside, best I can tell. It's got some kind of 1-2 down here. Working on the 3rd, 4th wave up here, and another wave. So I think we're working in this something like that. Best I can tell. But anyway, we're looking for 5 waves. Once that 5 waves is finished, I don't know when it's going to be finished. Just look for a pullback that comes back a good 50% of the overall structure that you get. A 50 to 60% pullback is what you're looking for, generally speaking, and hopefully that'll give you entry into a long. Okay, the invalidation of that, this would be a 1-2. So for Elliott wave rules, basically, the 2 wave can't retrace beyond the origin of the 1 wave. Okay, so 1 and then 2. This can't retrace beyond the origin of 1. So if that happens, then this count isn't a 1-2, and we actually have to look at this wave in a different way, that we can't see it as a finished ABC. We have to look at something else. We have to look at it as something else. Now, what else could it be if it's not a 1-2 to the upside? What else could it be? I'm glad you guys asked. What this could become a more complex wave. Okay, in other words, Elliott noticed that sometimes you get what you call double corrections, where you have a 3-wave move, then you get an X wave, and then you get another 3-wave move. Okay, and that's what he would call a WXY double correction. Okay. And so that could totally happen here, guys. That could totally happen. So if this low breaks, you know that this wave wasn't the one wave to the upside. But again, this thing could come down. And again, as long as this bottom isn't broken, this all could be the one wave, and this could be 2 to the upside. It could come all the way down here. So even if it comes down here, it can't break this low. And we could still go up from there. Now, I don't know what the market's going to do. I don't know what kind of shenanigans the market has planned. Okay. However, if you've waited this long, you know that that's at least a possibility. If you're watching, you know that that's a possibility. And there's 85 of you here, 43 likes. That'd be cool to see that number get closer together. Smash a like for me, guys. But if you don't want to smash the likes, that's really okay. You can gently tap the likes, and the like button as well. That'd be really cool as well. You can hit it moderately hard. You could touch it with 2 fingers on your with your mouse. You can't double click it. Don't double click the like button, but you can triple click it. Don't hit it 4 times, but you can hit it 5 times. So any odd click number on the like button would be fine as well. An odd number, you can click that thing 71 times, guys, if you wanted to. If you totally wanted to, you could, and you'd be killing that like button. But I think YouTube would start to wonder if this was a indecisive, if you can't decide whether you like the video or not. So, anyway, 7 times, nice. That's the number of completion. All right. Anyway, thanks guys for hitting the likes. I appreciate it. You could hit the dislike any even number of times that you would like. All right, guys, thank y'all. I appreciate it. You know, YouTube really does pay attention to that stuff. So if you like the video and you want to see more of it, man, that really does help the channel. I don't know everything about the YouTube video. I mean, the YouTube algorithm, and I don't cater to it a whole lot. My titles, guys, my titles for my videos suck. And whenever I try to put a clickbait title, I mean, I never clickbait you guys, but whenever I try to put a title on there that's somewhat clickbaity or bold, when you name a number, like that's a very bold. But pump and dump coming, things like that gets people's attention, and unfortunately we live in the day where people don't have a big attention span, and you got to say extravagant things to get people to at least consider clicking on your video, even if they've never seen your videos before. So thank you guys for showing up and making this a great channel, because if I didn't have anybody, then why would I be doing this? If I didn't have anybody listening. We hit 9,000 subs, guys. It's pretty cool. Looking to hit 10,000 just for fun. It's just a number. It'll kind of suck when I get there, because then what's the next goal? 15,000 subs, I guess, and then 20,000. I'm not all about that. If God gives me that many subscribers, great. But if God brought you here, then I'm more than happy to share my thoughts with you and only you. So, but relatively small channel, guys, and nothing special here. But just an Elliott Wave dude and living in misery, or Maryville, Missouri. I live in Missouri, but I say I live in misery. So, all right. So that's what I'm looking at, guys, right now. As an Elliott Wave trader, this structure to me looks like a 1 and a 2. And it looks like we're going up for the 3rd wave. Okay, so that's where I am. That's what I think. That's my number 1 count. Okay, Um, that little tirade, I just lost like 20 viewers off that. Nice. All right. Hey, thanks, Simon G. Seth. Okay. So yeah, this looks like a 1-2. And this could be the first wave of another impulse to the upside. If this low gets broken, guys, no longer do we have a 1-2 anymore. Okay? Yeah, I hear you, Missouri. All right, so I hope everybody understands what we're looking at and where we're headed, at least what it looks like where we're headed, but understands the invalidation point. What would it be if it just goes down from here? What if this just starts going down from here? What if what would it be? Try refreshing your screen there if you only see black there. I'm not sure why. Also, change the settings. A lot of times YouTube will put you in the small what do you call it? The resolution, the small resolution. Make sure you have the higher resolution selected, so that might help. Down. It's going down. Yeah, I mean, it's correcting now. We'll look at it in just a minute here, but it's probably just a fourth wave. Probably got another fifth wave to go here on the smaller time frame. But what if it goes down here from here on the larger time frame? Just looking at it, then I would look at this as a one. Oh, come on. As a 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And now we're getting another impulse to the downside. This is a 1, 2, 1, 2 to the downside. Guys, that is the bearish count, okay? That we don't go up. We don't pump to 75K. We don't hit that at all. But we go down from here, that it's already finished. This previous wave already completed. And this is actually just the beginning of a much larger move to the downside. Now, that needs to be understood very clearly here. And I feel bad for anybody that left early, that is not getting this part of the information. That's why you got to hang around for all the ideas here, guys. It is a possibility here, guys. Now, I do like the higher targets. There's no doubt about it. I do like the wave shape right here. It's really looking nice. But sometimes, guys, it's just looking too nice. It's looking just a little too nice for me. And when the market looks that clean and that nice, I start to question whether or not I need to be thinking differently or not. So just know that. This wave could be done. It might have finished here. If that's the case, this could be a 1, 2, 1, 2 to the downside with a much larger wave getting ready to come. Okay? Now that pullback that I shared with you guys is possible. This wave that I was telling you about, this sell-off here, 5-wave move is possible from where we are. We don't have to go up and hit the higher high. We don't have to do that. Now, do I think we will? Probably, yeah. I think it'll be a quick pump today or tomorrow. Okay? A little too pretty. I hear you, Seth. That's exactly right. I think we'll hit 75 eventually. But we don't have to hit 75 now. That's my point here. Now, I just spent the first part of my live stream explaining that I think we're going to go up and hit 75. That I think we're going to pump from here. I think we're in the wave 1. But I'm offering you a contrarian view to that right now that you need to at least consider as a possibility. You should not be closed-minded to it. We always need to be skeptical of our Elliott wave counts, because the market has a way of showing you something, and then you come up with a potential idea, and then all of a sudden, boom, it does something different than you expect. So just know that that's possible here, that this wave I have a 5-wave count for this wave right here. It's already done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That measures right. It looks right. It's very fine. So that could be a finished wave right there, guys. Okay, and then we come down for any of those deep pullbacks that I shared could come. We could get some kind of a 3-wave move like that. So that's possible. We could get a larger move down here, or we could get a 5-wave move down here. But I've got a down move in the cards coming whenever this wave is finished. Now, the wave could be done now, or we could go up for 5, this finished 5th waves, okay? So I don't know which one it is. I can't say with any certainty, right? But I just want you guys to know that that's a possibility. We could come down now, all right? Leading diagonal to the downside. Yeah, I see what you're thinking there, but I'm disinclined to it. I think that's an idea worth looking at, Toch, whatever, however I say it. But I see what you are kind of pointing to, but it doesn't look. I think you're looking at this. And we just had this wick down, leading diagonal 5 waves. So, yeah, I mean, I imagine it's possible. Here's my, and this would have to be a really, really fast and ugly flat. So, yeah, I see it there. That possibility, I tend to say probably not. But here's the deal. If we get just like a 3... If we get a 3-wave move here, yeah, watch out for that. A 3-wave move, and then boom, down we go. But that's what it would be, a 3-wave move there, and then down. Bunsen burner, how do I say it? We've already pulled back, number one. So you already missed the entry this morning at the 50. Okay. Now, if and when this if this somehow finishes as a 5-wave move here, and you get a 3-wave pullback, you're looking for something in here. Okay, 50 to 60% of whatever that wave is. Okay. So yeah, this was your first entry down here in on the 50. You got a 3-wave pullback on the 50, so that was a good entry. I was looking for the 618. We didn't get it, and it started going up. I actually entered long. I took profit. I entered long again on a pullback. I took profit. I've had 2 or 3 little trades in here just on this wave to the upside. But I'm waiting for some kind of a 3-wave pullback that is proportional to this entire wave, okay? And I really don't like this wave because it really doesn't look super impulsive, but I've seen it before as well. Okay, I've seen it before. Where shoot, look at this one, guys. Look at this trash right here. And then boom, okay? So, obviously we could pump out of this, no problem. Let's go to the small time frame here, and let's look on the 2-minute chart here. See what's going on here. Yeah, impulse. That's 3 down. That's the end of a wave. End of 3 is wow, that's some kind of a guys, I've never seen a triangle quite like that. Look at that. I think that's a triangle, guys. A, B, C, D, E. And this was a fifth wave. So here's a possible count here. This is some kind of an A wave. You'll get a B and then a C. So if you get an ABC kind of like that, that's a possible count for you guys. What is this? A leading diagonal? I don't like it. I don't like this at all. I don't like counting this wave at all. Maybe that. I just don't know what that crap is. 1, 2, 1, 2. This might have, I don't know. We've got hidden bull divergence here. Let me remove my drawings here. Look at the 3 minute. We got the hidden bull divergence here. Let me look at Ethereum for a minute. See what Ethereum's doing. Yeah, I was looking at Ethereum as a flat, guys, or some kind of a 3-wave down like this. So I was looking at Ethereum as a 3, 3, 3, and maybe a 5. But this has come down kind of deep here. This may be done. There's more room in the 5 minute. I'd love to see that for Ethereum. That would be a gift by the market. Some kind of a 3-wave move like that with Ethereum. And then boom, that would be a nice gift. You like the short count, huh? You like the bear count, huh? Yeah. The other possibility here, that just looks like 3. Yeah, I'd like to see this come down here. That'd be awesome. I mean, the 618, I think, is around 55 or 56K. The retrace. So I don't know. Sorry, guys. Just trying to do a little small time frame work for us here because I'm looking for a trade entry. Like I said, what I didn't show you earlier was all the hidden bull on the chart, guys. Look at the 1 hour chart. That's a really nice hidden bull right there. Boom, boom, right there. That's hidden bull on the 1 hour. But there is on the 30 minute, however, some hidden bear that I want to show you. Was it 15? I can't remember where I saw it. It might have been on Ethereum that I saw it. Come to think of it, it was, I think. There's some hidden bear there, or some exaggerated bear right there. Bearish divergence. This feels like a fourth wave to me, and then we need a fifth wave. That's the way that feels to me. Let me look at that a little bit more carefully. Yeah, all this looks very wave 4-ish, needing a fifth wave to the upside. I would think that that's probably what it is. Let me look at Ethereum a different way here. Again, just doing some work on the small time frame. With the hidden bull here and the regular bullish divergence here, I just took a long on ETH. We'll see. I may cut it. We'll have to see what it does here. But it's scalpy long for another push to the upside. So we'll see. This may come on down here, but I don't know. I don't know. What's the gap at, Bunsen Burner? Face cam is gone. How did my face cam go? There you go. I must have accidentally clicked it off. Yeah. Let's see. What'd you say there, Andy? Yeah, Andy, I think there's a chance we go down there, buddy. 20K. I doubt it too, but 38K in that range is likely. Whether we get it now or later, I'm not sure, but I think it's probably coming. A $30,000 sell-off. Yeah, that's gonna hurt the market. It's gonna. Yep. Hey MJ, we'll see you later. Glad you came by. WKRP in Cincinnati. Nice. WKRP in Cincinnati. Yeah, I took a long in ETH on this divergence here and this hidden bull here. It may just be for one little wave, but again, it might be a scalpy trade, but I took it. We'll see. Looking good so far. Okay. Let's look at ETH a little bit more higher time frame here. Nick, can you rephrase your question? Otherwise, I don't know about lengthening cycles. And I'm probably not that guy. Not. So looking at Ethereum, this to me looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And now I'm not sure what to do with this one. This could be a 1, 2, And we're about to get an extended fifth wave way up here. I mean, ETH might go. I mean, if this is a 1-2, guys, we're talking big time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, extended fifth wave. So that's an interesting count there. That gets us up to major all-time highs for Ethereum, you know, in a relatively short amount of time. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. The other option here, guys, that this isn't 1-2 at all, but this was a, let me see here. 3, 3, 5. Yeah, it looks finished. I don't know. I like it. I like it to the upside, guys. I do. 1 hour chart, there's gigantic hidden bullish divergence here on Ethereum. I mean, big time. Look at it. 1 hour chart. Look at that sucker. We had a break of structure here. We took that long this morning on Ethereum. Like I said, I took the long, took some profit, took the long. I've taken several different longs on this wave. I'm looking for a 3-wave pullback here, maybe to get in a bigger long, to hold for a little bit. Really like your content saying wrong things to learn what is right. Can you explain that? I'm not sure. Not sure what you mean. Saying wrong things. I'm not sure about just Mike Ski. I'm not sure about my count on ETH. Here's my problem. I mean, it looks really bullish. So if this is like a 1-2 here of the fifth wave. Oh, you're learning. You're saying stupid things. Okay, gotcha. I thought you were saying I was saying wrong things. I was like, what did I say wrong? Maybe I did. I probably do. I say wrong things all the time. Anyway, so, I mean, something like that, Mike, if that's the case, I mean, the one minimum, this third wave is going to get up. As big as that is, I would expect this to get up here to the 2618. I mean, 5,700 is not a bad target there for Ethereum if this decides to pump here. If it just looks too good, but man, it looks okay. Yeah, that if Bitcoin decides to pump, ETH has been making gains against Bitcoin on the ETH BTC chart. So yeah, ETH could get up to, 5,700, guys. I'll check HBAR here. I'll take some requests here in just a minute. Don't put them in right now, please. But let me finish here. Then I'll look at a couple other charts and then yeah. But let me pull the fibs another way here. That would be a really extended wave. There'd be no doubt about that. Yeah, 5630 is confluent right there. That's a confluent fib right there, 1-to-1 extension if we get an extended wave. Where do you put the stop? Great question, Stephen. Now, again, I don't know that this count is right. So just because I've drawn some lines on a chart doesn't mean that that's where ETH is going. That's just a way to interpret those waves, okay? Let me make that really, really clear, guys. I'm showing possible wave paths for Ethereum here, but there's no guarantee that that's going to go that direction. All right, so I don't have knowledge that that's a certainty, but as I look at the waves, one way of interpreting these waves is like I've drawn that right there, going down to the 15-minute time frame. I'm looking at this as an impulse wave with a 3-wave pullback. We've got hidden bullish divergence here, but here's my problem. I've got hidden bearish divergence on the 15-minute time frame, okay? I've got hidden bear right here. So this means that this is probably coming down, okay? So this looks like an impulse wave. We're going to get 3-wave pullback. So I'm thinking it's going to go up and hit the high one more time and then come back in 3 waves and then go up. Okay, so yeah, that'd be what I'd be looking for. So that's a good, where would your stop be, Steven? If you get something like this, your stop is right here underneath that low. Why? Because we're counting this as the 1 wave and we're looking at this as a 2-wave pullback or a second wave, okay? So the 3rd wave comes after that, right? But the rule in Elliott wave is that the second wave cannot retrace or cannot retrace beyond the origin of the 1 wave, okay? Now let me see if I can mute again so I can chat with my family here. All right, guys. My daughter's in there making French fries, and I told her I wanted some. All right. So, yeah, she got a friend over spending the night. All right, so anyway, that's an idea for you. I don't know that that's going to play. It may not play, but it could. It could. I just want you to be aware, guys, that any idea I share is just an idea. It's a way of interpreting the waves, okay? Best I can see, all right? Yep. Let's see here. Looking at this little pullback here on ETH. So right now, this kind of looks like a 3-wave pullback. As soon as it breaks that low, my idea for this being a 1-2 to the upside is no longer valid. I bet it looks like a 3-wave for now. But again, if this breaks that low, it doesn't mean there's no more upside. It just means that this wave isn't a 1-2. We'd have to reinterpret it another way. So if I'm interpreting this as a 1-2, looking for a 3rd wave, it can't break this low. It's impossible. So on the Bybit chart, ETH has already broken that low, whereas here on Coinbase, it didn't break that low. So that's an interesting phenomenon there. But we got a nice 3-wave pullback on the Coinbase chart. But Bybit went down and broke that low. So, it is what it is. But we could have a move to the upside here. A 3rd wave. I'm kind of looking for maybe a 5-wave move here, something like that, to finish out a 5th wave here. It may go even higher than that, right? But I'm looking for this wave to finish. This reminds me of this area right here on ETH is reminded me of a 4th wave area. Looking for a 5th wave, and then I'm looking for, once that 5th wave finishes, as Elliott wave traders, we look for a 3-wave pullback, and that's where we look to enter our trades. Once we get that 3-wave pullback, wherever that comes, we watch for the shape, and we measure the waves as they develop an AB. We measure the AB and project the C wave where that's going to go. We look for trades around our fibs, and then we go. So that's the way we think about trades. Doesn't mean that's going to play out. It just means that's the way we think about trades. Okay? All right. All right. Let's see. How are you guys doing in the chat, guys? How are you guys doing in the chat? Yeah, no worries, Ryan. I'll definitely check that chart out, though. If you give me a minute, I'll definitely look at it. Yeah, I was getting ready to head to the S&P and the DXY. So let's look at those two charts as well, because again, I'm looking bullishly at these charts, guys, looking for upside, but we're not guaranteed to get it. Let's see if the market's going to give it to us, and if it plays out tonight the way we're looking. Let's look at S&P. This is my chart from earlier, the way I was counting this wave. I'm pretty bullish on the S&P to finish this impulse, but I think that this is going to be the last hurrah. Somewhere around 47 to 4,800 would be probably my call for a top. Okay, about 47 to 4,800 in that range there. So we're watching, that, and it's going to go up in waves and take its time to make its way up. But that's what I'm expecting there. Let's see here. Don't like wave action here for my long on ETH. We'll see what it's doing. We'll just watch this for a minute. I need to see it start impulsing here, so we'll watch that. They're going to try to shake us out for sure. But may not get it here on this. This may have some more downside to go. I had targets that were potential for ETH. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I had targets down here. Give me 1 second, guys. Just watching the stop hunt here. Hitting my lower targets that I was actually looking for. Ooh. Dumping hard. Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see. Oh, now, that's excellent. Look at that. So that's an interesting move right there. Because basically the count for Bitcoin. So, well, man, just depends on the chart you look at. Just depends on the chart you look at. We often get those stop hunts, guys, before a big move to the upside. That might have been your pullback. And this thing might go, it might not. Yeah, she's moving pretty good on ETH. Let's see here. Yeah, this is looking like a nice 5-wave flat here. So this is what a flat does. Best I can tell, looks like a flat here. If it's a flat, that's a pullback. That's a 3-way pullback. Otherwise, this is the beginning of an impulse to continue to break this low. Okay, so if this low gets broken, then this was not an impulse wave. This was a corrective wave. Okay, and this has a good chance of being a flat correction with a continuation to the upside. We'll see what plays here. So we're going to be patient here and just wait. See what Bitcoin's doing. Yeah, Bitcoin's selling pretty hard there, but again, we're oversold on the 5-minute. Definitely hard on the 1-minute. That's a pretty hard sell. Let's see. Yeah, it's breaking that low. So this is that alternate count, guys. This low gets broken. We can't have a 1-2. And this is an impulse. It's not, it's not corrective. But it's probably, again, kind of stop huntish. It's gone straight down. You got to chill out, Leo. If you spam my chat, I'm going to put you in timeout, okay? Don't spam the chat, buddy. You got to keep your emotions in check. Yeah, it's pumping down pretty good. CME did open tonight. It is the beginning of the month tomorrow. Now it's the beginning of the month now. But I don't know. That's a good looking move to the downside there. You gotta chill, just chill. The market always comes back when the market moves heavy in a direction like that. I mean, it can keep going down a bit, and it could, but you just gotta chill, protect your positions, and chill out. Yeah, I don't like this as a that looks like a corrective wave, guys. This wave changes things a bit, changes the TA a bit. Yeah, this is going down heavy here. Now it needs to stop and wick here. If it's gonna go up, it needs to stop here and wick, but it doesn't look good. Let's see here. It just needs to. I mean, now's the time. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, there's definitely divergences on the higher time frames, but the higher time frames don't give you any indication of near-term moves, and so you can't really trade off of, high time frame divergences. You got to understand that you divergences, that mean anything are on the 4-hour chart and down. Okay, that are going to help you with trading in the here and now, but monthly divergence just doesn't mean anything. Because it might be months before that plays out, right? It could be months before it plays. The low did not get broken on Coinbase, but I believe on Bybit, the BTC low did get broken. But again, there's been all kinds of shenanigans on this wave. Oh no, Denny, that's fine. I was just saying too that we can look at it and say, yeah, it's there, but anyway. So yeah, I didn't mean anything negative to you. Yeah, it's pretty. 5-minute down's pretty oversold. Should get a bit of a bounce here, at least a correction if it's going to go down more, and it could go down more, guys. So be aware. We talked about alternate counts here, guys. Okay. Can I go live 24/7? Yeah, no, but that's what the Discord is for, guys. I spend a lot of time, and I'm usually live in the Discord twice a day, and at key times in the market. So when there's a key time in the market to be live, I'll be live in the Discord. Sure, shenanigan time for sure. No doubt about it. Yeah, this wave is pretty deep. It's gone to the 1618. It could still be a flat, but we haven't broken the low. Could have a 1-2, but I just don't like this. Wasn't a great impulse. That's the only issue. But this could be a three-way pullback right now. Just how heavy and fast this came down, scares people out and doesn't allow you to get in. So this is an area that I consider taking a long, a nice three-way pullback here. I was looking for this range, just like I said, just a little deep, but this is the kind of area where I look to take a long. It's low risk because your stop is right down here, So if you went long on ETH here, your stop is down here, and it is. Let's see here. BTC, however, has broken this. But again, been some shenanigans. Been a lot of shenanigans in this wave. We had one right here that popped back up. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to pop back up again, but I just feel like there's a lot of guys, there's going to be a bit of a roller coaster ride here. But remember, this may have been a fake out to the upside, and this looked like three waves to the downside. But this, you got to remember, the bearish count is that this is a 1-2-1-2. We could be going down to make lower lows. That is a possibility. I'm here to tell you that. I've told you that already. I'm here to tell it to you again. That is a strong possibility, guys. This thing could be heading down. I'm not telling you whether it is or not. I don't know. I don't know what the market's going to do. But a wave count. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry about that. But a wave count that is on the table is definitely that move to the downside. A lot of sell pressure right now, for sure. There's no doubt about it. Lots of sell pressure right now. But let's see what happens. Again, we are. Let's see here. Sorry, yeah, that's pretty strong, guys. And it's, again, past the 1618. It's, again, a lot of divergence here in the 1 minute. Let's see if we get a spike back to the upside. Yeah, those were my alarms, guys. Sorry about that. Thanks, Jesse. I'll take a peek at that. Just give me a minute, okay? On Holochain, give me a minute on that if you would. I'm just watching the market right now. We're gonna have a watching party, chart watching party here, just to kind of see what the market's doing, okay? And I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna talk forever. I'm watching here, and we'll just give some thoughts here and there. Yeah, Mike, it's a possibility for sure. Definitely a possibility of a liquidity grab there before a move up. There's no doubt about it. Not surprised by it. I had fibs pulled down there. Came a bit deep though, but still, it's okay. Come on, baby. Keep rocking. We did not break the low on Coinbase, guys, on Bitcoin. There's your three-way pullback, possibly. Yeah. John Doe, you're right. Well, you know, this game is all about liquidity, guys. It's all about taking money from you and me, okay? That's what this game is. It's all about that. Up and down, up and down. This candle gets everybody excited, and it may continue going up, but it may turn around and take the low out. So you got to realize those things can happen. So you got to be real careful trading in this zone right now. But you need to be at least circumspect and cautious, watching the order book, watching the flow. Hollow chain, it's hot, huh? I'll pull that up here real fast. Looks fairly. Depends. Hollow chain could do two things here. I can see. This is one thing it could do. 3, 3, and then 5 right here. Go up bullishly. Okay. And then that could be part of a three-wave move that does this. Oh, sorry. So that could be part of a three-wave move that does that. So that's possible there on Hollow Chain. That could have been your pullback. I doubt it, though. So, Jesse, this looks... That looks like 3, 3, 5, and then down again. That'd be my best guess. I imagine this could come down like that. I imagine that could continue down like that. So this is possible as well, I suppose. But down, I've got targets down in this zone here, buddy. Whether we come up first and then down, or down here and then we go up from there. Either way, this doesn't look like a finished structure. That it looks like it needs to finish by doing this and then that. But I can't be certain. So that would fly with a Bitcoin pump. If Bitcoin pumps, you know, hot is probably going to pump up to that region as well. But watch out for the dump afterwards. That's a potential. Guys, I'm going to focus in on on ETH, which is where I'm trading, and Bitcoin. So if you guys have chart requests, I'm going to try to focus in on these for now. Do a little chart watching party with you. If you want to do a super chat and request something, I'd be glad to take a peek at it. You know, but otherwise, let me just focus in on what these small time frame waves are doing here on ETH and BTC. This could be a flat. If this is a flat, if that is, this is calling for down. If it continues up from here, This could be an an impulse to the upside here. So let's see what we get. Leo, the manipulation is super real. Guys, I mean, who do you... They probably watched the live stream and then like, oh, watch this, boom. I always imagine that. I wanted to look at H bar. Take a peek at that quick while we're watching ETH. Getting a nice little bit of a rebound here on H bar. 5-minute chart. What's the daily doing on H bar? Yeah, that's my take there on H bar. Nothing different from the last time I looked at it. Might get higher targets here though. But looking at this, potentially done, and it could be going down from here, or might have higher targets up here first and then down. I would guess higher targets probably in this zone. So that's the way H bar looks good. H bar looks like up here and then down, the way I'm looking at it. Come on, buyers, come on in. Wick that sucker. What does Bogdanov mean? What's the like to dislike ratio, guys? I don't even know on this video. Macro scale. What's it say, man? I can't see it from here. Oh, 82 to 0. Nice. That's a good ratio. Bogdanov. Okay, I'll check it out. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But yeah. All right, let me check out Mana for Philippe, since he's a first-time viewer. That's why he wants to look at it. It goes straight up. Let me explain something about crap coins and the fact that Elliott. There's nothing here for you. I can't. There's no TA here for. Oh yeah, I've seen that video where the guy's on the phone. Okay, he bought and he sold. Yeah, I've seen that. Is it so? Is Bogdanov some kind of related word or phrase for that? I've seen that video. So. 88 versus 1. Who's the one dislike? Who did that? Who did that? Yeah, so Mana, whenever you see straight up moves like that, make sure you sell it when it starts to fizzle, because they're going to come back down. They're going to come back down here. Price will eventually on Mana be back down here, guys. Okay, price is coming back down here eventually. It just will be. Oh, he's the guy on the phone, Bogdan. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for sharing that. The Bog Brothers. Are they some kind of foreign espionage guys or what? Some foreign film stars that I don't know about? Gotcha. I've seen that. I've seen that video. It's so funny. Yeah, there's mana for you. All right, somebody asked for XRP. Let's look at XRP. Anyway, the SPX looking up. Let's look at DXY real fast, and then I'll look at XRP for a minute. Yeah, so here you have the DXY shooting straight up, guys. Whenever that happens, generally speaking, it's gonna retrace back down. So I'm looking for this to finish a correction to the downside, and then once that finishes, good potential this continues to the upside. So if BTC is going to pump, she needs to do it when DXY is going down, because when the DXY goes up here, guys, that's when BTC is going to dump. So that's most likely where the DXY is headed. This looks like a three-wave move here with a move out of it. Now there's a possibility this comes and breaks that low. If that happens, that's a different count. Okay. But my number one count has us going up to about 96 on the DXY chart. So look at BTC here or ETH, small time frame here. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, is that 3 waves? Is that 5 waves? That looks like. Let's pull the fibs and see. Two 618 looks doesn't look like a 3-wave there. Pulling the fibs that way. This is looking more like a 5-wave move the way it measures, and that's good. So I would hope for on BTC, not BTC, but on ETH, that this is going to give you a 3-wave pullback and then a continuation. That's my hope based on what I'm seeing there. Based on what I have on the 15, that is a 15-second chart, by the way. Jim took the long dump it. Yeah. Well, that's the cool thing about it, Mike. I don't fire big positions, and so when they move like that, you know, the market comes back usually. So if I lost a little bit, fine. If it doesn't come back, if it does, then I'm fine. Or I can add to my position down here. So I mean, I don't trade with. I trade with high margin, but I don't trade with a large percentage of my account, so I can withstand moves like that when the market does that, because the market does that over and over and over. So yeah. All right. Bogdanov. Interesting. Nice names there. What was I doing? I was going to look at something. Somebody asked me to look at something, and I forgot. Oh, XRP. Yeah, my take on XRP is that we got a WXY here on the 1-hour chart. So this kind of looks like a 3-wave up, 3-wave down, and then maybe continuation. I would expect maybe some kind of a 3-wave move down and then continuation. So, but 3 up, and that might be the end. Boom, boom, and then down we go again. So that would be a 3-wave move like that. So looks pretty decent for the upside for now. But again, I don't think it's going to go forever. It's not mooning. Okay, I think it's going to come down here first before we go up. So if we look on the higher time frame, you'll kind of see where that fits in. I'm looking at this as a larger correction, and then up we go. So I think we're going to get this down move in the market. It just looks good. But nevertheless, let me go back to the 8-hour there. Without all my stuff, remove the drawings. So yeah, this I think this is good for something like that, but then down. So if Bitcoin gives us this last pump we're talking about, if Bitcoin gives us that pump, then that's looking good for that move. But I'm seeing that as a 3-wave move. So I got a 3, a 3, and then I'd be looking for a 5. It'd be a fast move to the downside, back down to here. Okay. And then up we go again. Maybe that up we go. So that's an idea there. There's XRP there. No, I haven't looked at Shiva. Shiva or Shiba? Shiba Inu. Are they the same thing or different things? Shiva? Maybe I want to look at Sheeb. I did look at Mana. Philippe, I did look at Mana. There's nothing there. It's a pump and dump coin, man. I told you it's coming back down, most likely. Yeah, I do. I just don't. For Sheeb, again, this is a pump and dump coin for now. I would expect this to come up and make one more high. I'm kind of looking at this maybe as like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe one more hit to the high. That's a guess there. I don't know. When you don't have any price history, there's really not a whole lot you can do. But if that's a 5-wave move, one more hit to the high and then down. And it's going to take back a lot of those gains. All those gains will get taken back. Absolutely, blockchain. The charts only say so on some of these projects. You just got to go on your gut instinct. There's no there ain't nothing on this chart really that's saying anything other than there's divergence here on the higher time on the 8-hour time frame. But again, there's not a whole lot of price history here, so yeah, and you can refrain from the WTFs there. Buddy, just offer your idea, even if it's contrary, with some class, and that'll be fine. Yeah, thanks for hiding his crap. That's pretty pretty unclassy. It's a low class individual there, buddy. Has a high opinion of his own opinion. That kind of guy needs to make a YouTube video, make a YouTube channel, and present all his Moonboy stuff. Man, you'll make a lot of money. You'll make a lot of money on YouTube. Definitely do it. Yeah, I don't want to look at Doge. Doge is just nothing. There's nothing on that chart. Guys, none of the crap coins, really. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I appreciate you getting rid of Blockchain Planet. I saw that. So, Bitcoin crash? No, probably not. But there might be a dump coming for sure. So we're wondering. We again, this if you just tuning in, we've already spent our time analyzing Bitcoin. Basically, our idea is that either we're going to get a pump up to the 70K range today, this week, and then watch out for a potential dump after that. Okay, watch out for that expanded flat that we're talking about, or we could possibly get deeper correction here. There's a possibility here, guys, that we get a deeper correction here. So we'll have to see and wait for this to play out. What's going to happen in here? Yeah, I know. Leo, that's That's a common thing I say. We need to have low opinions of our opinions. That's called humility. No, he just came in cussing, master of the basics. What the F are you talking about? A pump and dump in a decentralized metaverse, as if the price can't possibly, it can't, we've never ever had any manipulation in the market of Bitcoin ever, and it can't possibly go down to 30K again before it goes up to 100K. That's impossible. That pumps and dumps are just completely out of the realm of possibility. That this market is only going up forever. So just go long now and forget about it. It's going up forever. So I mean, I just don't have that mindset. I don't have that. I try to look as neutral as possible as I can. So I see hidden bullish divergence on this chart right here. On this, on this 1 hour chart, I got hidden bull here. There was a little hidden bear there, but I've got all kinds of reasons to think we might be going up. And I've got large time frame counts, small time frame counts. They're kind of pointing up. The little dump that we just got, might have been whale manipulation, just shaking everybody out before they take it up, getting people selling. Yeah, you just zoom back, master the basics to the beginning. I did all my TA there. I don't want to rehash it too much. But basically, real quick, looking at this most current wave on the 1 hour chart, basically looking at this maybe as a fourth wave and then maybe going up for a fifth. And if we're going up for a fifth, my problem with it is just looks too clean. So it's a little too clean for my liking, a little too pretty. When they look too pretty, then you start to wonder whether that's really the count or not.
Samuel, your sandwich is on the counter.
Why are you a bear? Never how are you? Yeah, exactly. I'm not bearish. I'm bullish right now, but I do see a potential room for a down move. I do see a sell off that could be in a version of a flat here. So on the larger time frame. So if we're looking at this as a three wave down, a three wave up that breaks the high, and then a five wave down. So I'm looking for, that's a potential count there that you have to be aware of. That's a possibility. So. Well, if they never sold anything, then they wouldn't have their profits. They wouldn't be very rich, I imagine. At the end of the day, you have to take your profit. You have to convert it to a disposable good, right? A disposable income of some kind. You have to convert it to something you can spend. So, anyway. I like that quote, Gary. I really like that a lot. Thank you for that. That's really a fantastic statement. Yeah, and that dump isn't certain 1099. I mean, it could. Again, I never speak in certainties, right? Whenever I present ideas, I always present them as an idea, right? And if you come looking at a title, you're missing truth. And that's what I hate about people looking at a title of mine for a video or a live stream. I try to design them so they catch your eye and come in, but when people come in and just start coming off at the mouth, based on a title, and they don't actually listen, it goes again to the foolish guy who the Proverbs says the fool answers a matter before he hears it. Okay. Or what King James says, it says, to he who answers a matter before he hears it, to him it is folly and shame. It's folly and shame to answer something before you've heard it. Bible study is tomorrow night in our Discord at around 10 o'clock or so, 10 p.m. So we can include the Aussies in there and the Asian group. It's not very good for Europe though. The 10 p.m. That's kind of early for Europeans, but I got to figure out a time. But yeah, Bible study is yeah, that's tomorrow night. We have one in our Discord. So yeah. Mana is gaming and metaverse. Went parabolic because of Facebook announcement. That category of crypto will be the most bullish in the years to come because of the actual use case. Yeah, yeah, maybe so. But usually when you get those big pumps, Devar, you usually get those dumps that follow it, and then it'll work its way back up eventually. But that's usually the way those pump and dump coins play. So. But yeah, thanks for that, because I don't know anything about. I heard something about the metaverse thing that's happening on Facebook. I just didn't. I just sometimes I stay in my. Like today has been a day I've been hanging out with family. I was at church this morning and just meeting with my church today. So just not paying a whole lot of attention. And sometimes I don't do as much of the. I don't know. I'm not the guy who's gonna know all there is to know about the fundamentals of every coin and whatnot. So anyway, yeah. Let's look at a small time frame of Bitcoin, 30-second chart, and see what that wave looks like. What does that look like to you? That looks like a flat right there. Impulse, flat. Or 5 waves, we're getting 3 waves. Look at that's interesting. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. I think they're gonna hurt. I think the market is so stinking bullish right now, that they need to create the FOMO by that pump. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Create the FOMO by the pump and then dump it, and then pump it hard again. Yeah, 1099. Sometimes Bitcoin is quite difficult to count. I mean, all charts are difficult to count when they're being made. Sometimes you just have to be patient and say, I don't know what it is yet. I need some more information. And you just kind of sit back and let it do its thing. I haven't been trading the Forex for a while. I do trade the Forex, but I haven't traded it about 6 months. Maybe more like 8 months. I haven't been trading the Forex. I love the Forex. It's a great market, but I've just been so busy with the Discord and just trying to keep up with crypto. It's been a lot for me. I've been transitioning to full-time trading and whatnot, so it's just been a lot. And I've still got stuff I'm doing outside of it that, anyway, I'm not focused in on. I had to compartmentalize a little bit and stop the Forex trading and just focus in on crypto for a bit. Yeah, this kind of resembles a three-wave move here. Hey, Heather. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm on the Coinbase exchange. I haven't found it too horrible. Um, Coinbase has a lot of liquidity, a lot of people there on that exchange. So yeah, that looks pretty decent maybe for a three-way pullback. This might be a 5 up, a 3 back, and then hopefully you'd get another move to the upside. That'd be the ideal world. Hey, we'll see you 1099. Glad you stopped by. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting ready to call it quits tonight, guys. It's 10 o'clock. I've been on for 2 hours. I was just hanging out, doing a watch party with you. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video tonight. We'll be watching this wave. If you want some help watching those waves, come join the Discord. That's part of and don't forget, I'll be following this up with another video tomorrow announcing who gets the free the 3 winners of the so it's not too late to enter. If you haven't entered, you enter by maybe make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you have a comment on the last, not this video but the last 2 videos. Any a comment on that will get you in. There'll be a random one selected, and then there will be the most thoughtful question, not question but comment, and then the most humorous or the funniest comment. And we're going to give 3 people 1 month subscription free to the Gym of All Trades Discord. So, okay, last chart then. Somebody got a request in at the very end. KCS. Yeah. Oh, that's the KuCoin token. Okay. Three. Yeah. What is that? That's kind of a weird chart for an Elliott waiver. Because it kind of gives the semblance of a 3-wave move here, but it doesn't have the count of a 3-wave move. It looks like it's going to pull back and continue up. Boom. It may be doing something like this. Something like this. And then dump after that. That's a tough one. I need some more information on that one. But that's the best I got. That's the best I've got there. So it looks like we're going to get a bit of a pullback, then up. But we got 3 pullback. See, this looks like 3 there. That looks like 3 there. So I'd be looking for 3 here. But I'm not sure about that. But I mean that's what I would expect as an Elliott trader. Whether that's right or not, I don't know. But that's what I would expect as an Elliott trader. And it would break the high and then create a 3-wave move like that. So that's just a quick look at it. Let's see what ETH is doing. Looks like we're getting a bit of a rejection here, so that's good. Hopefully that's a nice 3-wave move. And now we get an impulse to the upside. That'd be great. Go, baby, go. It came to the 1-to-1 extension. That's where we expect it to come if it's a 3-wave move. So that's fantastic. Getting a nice straight up candle, so that's pretty cool. Just keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe you just caught up, Devar. Yeah, that's exactly right, buddy. I'm glad we agree on that, man, for sure. But it'll probably end up going up, pretty good after that, after it retraces a bit. So, yeah. All right, guys. Overall, guys, I think this dump here might have been a shakeout for a bullish move, but can't guarantee that. So trade safely, guys. I'm still bullish right now until the chart shows me something different. So be careful. Lots of shenanigans here, guys. Lots of shenanigans. Just be safe in your trading. Watch out for fake moves. Lots of shenanigans on this area. So with that, I already said I was looking at the last one. I'm sorry, Roni. I apologize. If you're brand new to the channel, Roni, be honest. I'll do it as a gift to you. Other than that, it's time to go. I've been on this for 2 hours. It's time for me to call it a night. But Roni, if you're a new viewer, I'd be glad to do it just for you. So let me know. Virginia, really good to see you. Glad you were here tonight. Thanks for showing up. You're always here. You're always faithful to come watch. Roni, waiting on your word. Waiting on your word. Are you new? How long have you been watching the Gym of All Trades channel? Philippe. Oh, you hurt my feelings, Philippe. I'm tired. That's why. I don't like to be everybody's chart boy. Come join the Discord. I'll gladly do it as part of your Discord requests all the time. Here's Phil. What do you want me to see here? Woo! Pump and dump. Yeah, so it's probably going to go sideways here for a bit. Most likely, and then it'll work its way up again. I mean, that's the way these kind of do. So it's probably going to, I don't know what Phil is, to be honest with you, but in this right here, you got a nice Elliott wave here. So we had good 5 waves. It looks like we got a good 3 waves down. I think it's probably come down to where it's going to come down. So this might be a good, decent buy zone. It's risky, but yeah, it might be a decent little buy zone here for Phil. Yeah, but there's nothing really there on that chart for me to really do anything with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3-way pullback. Yeah, this looks not too bad for another move to the upside. Not too shabby there for something like that. That's a quick look at Phil. There you go. Roni, what'd you say? All right, this is it. I promise this is the last chart just for Roni. New enough. KDA. That's Kadena. Tether. Oh yeah, that looks great. That's a nice Elliott wave there, buddy. I mean that's a nice 5-wave move. Looks good. 1, 2. We're in the 3rd, 4th, maybe a 5th to go. Maybe looks pretty decent for a 5th wave. I like it. I like it for some more upside. Looks decent. Once it's finished, should provide some divergence for a sell-off after that, I would think. So another move to the upside's very, very possible. 10 or $11 is in sight. Yeah, I mean $10 is in reach. Yeah, see that trash right there, guys? See that trashy move? We got a 3-wave, super clean, super beautiful. You get this rejection, gets everybody bullish, and then boom. You know, that's the kind of trash you get. So be careful in this environment, guys. Be careful in this environment. So, all right, I'm all done. I'm not doing any more. I'm not doing any more. I have done all that I'm going to do. I apologize. I have to say no to somebody. But come join the Discord. Come join the Discord, and we'll get you request.
$10 piece.
Yeah, I was about to say my wife is saying $10 a chart. $10 a chart. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for stopping by the channel. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.